je.
Hello, my name is NAJIHA binti ZALMIZAN. My ID number is MDB2402130.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is DANIA binti AZRONIZAM from class 2D. My ID number is MDB2402132.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Aizan Norhafizie bin Alham. I am from class 2D and my student ID number is 2402099.
Hello, my name is SOFEA binti AZLIN from DBS 2D and my ID number is 2402006.
So for the question 1, today I explain how to calculate electricity which measure how extent in one factor affect another. As you can see on this slide, there is the formula for electricity. It's the ratio of the change in quantity to a change in price. Here, QAS represents the change in quantity which is 4, and CS is the price which is 12. When we divide 4 by 12, we will get the final answer is 0.22. This means the electricity is 0.33, which indicates a relative and elastic relation between price and quantity.
This graph illustrates inelastic demand, where change in price have only a small impact on quantity demanded. So let me explain why this happens. When the price rises from P1 to P2, notice that the quantity demanded only decreases slightly from Q1 to Q2. This small change in quantity show that consumers are not highly responsive to price increase. And inelastic demand is shown by a steady demand curve. It means that even if prices rise, quantity demand doesn't change much, making it critical for business to understand this when setting price.
The question focus on the relationship between household income and price elasticity of demand for tourism service. Let's explore how income level influence this dynamic. So for the first one is budget share and sensitivity. As income decreases, tourism services being non-essential make up a larger share of household budget. Price increase in such scenario leads to high sensitivity or elastic demand. And for the conversely, as income rise, tourism become a smaller part of the budget and demand become less elastic or more inelastic.
For question 2a, the income elasticity of demand for imported car is 1.47. Let me show you how to calculate it. 12% minus 5.3% fraction 5.3% divide with 8% minus 4.3% fraction 4.3%. The final answer will be 1.47%. This good is luxury goods because income elasticity of demand greater than 1 because the demand for them increases more than proportionally as income rises. An increase in income from Y0 to Y1 leads to an increase in quantity demanded from QD0 to QD1, but the increase in the quantity demanded is more than the increase in income. For B, increased demand in luxury goods. Since the income elasticity of demand for imported car is greater than 1, the increased income will spend on luxury items like imported car. Second, shift in consumer preference. With higher income, consumer will shift from lower cost to luxury goods. Quantity demand will increase because consumer with high income will willing to pay more for luxury goods.
To begin with, let me first educate you on the definition of cost-price elasticity of demand. The cost-price elasticity of demand refers to a measure of how the quantity demanded of one good responds to a change in the price of another and is calculated as the percentage change in the price of good X divided by the percentage change in the quantity demanded of good Y. Now, to answer the questions in these circumstances, good X represents steel and good Y represents aluminum, given a 50% increase in the price of steel and a 10% increase in the quantity demanded of aluminum, the cross-price elasticity is calculated as 10% divided by 15%, resulting in the value of approximately 0.67%. This positive coefficient indicates the two goods between steel and aluminum to be substitute goods. Now, following the scenario, an increased price of steel, together with stable aluminum prices, directly lead to a decrease in steel demand and a corresponding increase in aluminum demand. Consequently, businesses are affected and forced to decide to switch to aluminum as a cheap and affordable alternative to steel, which reduces their overall business expenses and gain a steady profit to continue their survival. Overall, the positive cross-price elasticity is confirmed to be substitute goods. The graph presented shows that the cross-price elasticity of demand is positive, which indicates that these two goods are substitute goods. A positive cross-price elasticity coefficient, as shown in the graph, indicates when the price of one good increases, the quantity demanded of another good also increases. Specifically, the graph portrays this relationship by showing an increase in the price of goods X from Px1 to Px2, in contrast, accompanied by an increase in the quantity demanded of product Y from Qy1 to Qy2. Following that, the consumer responds to a price increase in good X steel by substituting with another good Y aluminum, thus increasing the demand for the alternative. Therefore, from the graph and the principle shown, goods X and Y, which are steel and aluminum, are no doubt to be classified as substitutes in this market scenario.
The graph for question 4 is inelastic because the change in price is higher at 12% than the change in quantity supplied at only 5%. The inelastic graph is shown to have a steeper slope than the perfectly inelastic graph, and the jump from P1 to P2 is much higher than the jump from Q1 to Q2. For the calculation for the price elasticity of supply, price has increased 12% from its original price, whilst quantity supply has only increased 5% from its original quantity. The answer for the calculation is 0.416% and is effectively inelastic. The first factor that influences the price of elasticity is mobility and the availability of resources. In recent years, geopolitical wars and global diseases like COVID-19 have jeopardized the manufacturing sector and have caused a shortage in resources, making the supply inelastic. But with the growth of the manufacturing sector in recent years, production can go back to normal and resources can be readily available, making the supply elastic. The second factor is time frame. Supply can be limited from the internal and external factors of a company, making the supply inelastic. But with the growth of the internal and external factors of the company in the years to come, the production can greatly improve and the quantity can become elastic. Fortunately, the elasticity of supply may change from inelastic to elastic because, according to this article from the Malaysian Investment Development Authority, the manufacturing sector is expected to stabilize with the growth of the global semiconductor market by 12.5%. The manufacturing sector is one of the key drivers in today's economy, having expanded by 5.3% in the third quarter of 2024. But economists and consultants are still unsure, with the geopolitical wars happening in the Middle East affecting supply chains and the threat of tariffs from the Trump administration earlier this year. But economists and consultants are still positive and in the mode of we'll wait and see, so we can only live in it to truly fear it.